A girl who can't afford to say, you, Corey, I'm gone. She just can't afford to do it. So I take advantage of that. Now, that might be wrong, but her poverty and my needs, most of the time, it even out. I don't really need a lot of their time. And they don't tell me to off because they know when I come over, their children can get some
Hold up. God damn.
some outlet Jordans.
He said outlet.
Outlet Jordans is crazy.
Do they have outlet Gucci here in the States?
How you speak of women, right? Where you want control. Is there ever...
I don't want control that is taken by force. I want control because I'm the one who is the leader of the pack, naturally.
So could you see yourself in a situation where a woman makes as much as you or more than you?
I like women who make money, just I can't do nothing with you other than sleep with you. If you could take care of yourself, you're going to think you could talk to me. I don't like you talking to me a lot. I know you got your own money and all.
I disagree with that. I feel like whether a woman can take care of herself or not, if she respects you, she respects you. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you're a man and you stand on your principles and you don't let nobody take you off that and you don't fold to a woman, it's either I'm going to do what I need to do as a man. You're going to either respect that and follow my principles, respect my principles, follow my rules. And in return, I'm going to take care of you like a man's supposed to. Or you can get to stepping. We can gracefully, peacefully move on and go our separate ways. And that's whether a woman have money or not.
Like that. So if you want to, we can hook up, hang out, do that for a minute. But I'm saying girls in poverty, because they have a deficiency. Poverty is a deficiency out here in America. I can fix your little deficiency if you do what I want you to do. I think it's an even exchange.
That's fair.
But do you see how that comes off as...
No.
Truthful.
Right.
How does it come off? It's this. Look, we're exchanging services.
Okay, but that's not prostitution?
It's all prostitution. What's not prostitution? The only woman who not prostituting, not a woman that's married to their husband. Everything else, you a hoe.
That's crazy.
Women in poverty.
I like that. That's
honestly, if you were not familiar with like Corey Holcomb, just as a general matter, then you might be like put off by him. But like he's literally been like, I started listening to him when he was on, I think it's called Foxhole. When Jamie Foxx had his show on like
BET.
No. It was on like Sirius or like one of the like it wasn't TV. It was like a computer radio station or something. One of them type situations. I don't even know what
satellite radio.
Yeah, there you go, satellite. And he would literally like that's how I got introduced to him. Like I didn't even know he was a comedian.
Really?
Well, no, this was like years ago, like over 10 years ago. So I just thought he was, nigga on a TV show.
I think he was on Wildin' Out. No. Yeah.
Do you know how long ago? Foxhole is years ago. Like pre 2010.
Yeah, so was Wildin' Out. I was definitely in
I don't think Wildin' Out was before 2010.
I think I might have seen him on Wildin' Out though.
Yeah.
I think
before 2010?
I was still in high school.
I don't know if it was.
But, I mean, he was probably on that before 2010, but
it is.
They definitely like 20 years in, maybe 15.
Like Foxhole is like where I found him. It was like him, Jamie Foxx. What's her name? I think she from the same like Connecticut, light skin. Y'all know who she is.
She's a comedian too.
Female comedian.
Not a comedian, but like she do like
media personality.
Yeah. If I say her name, you know exactly who she. But I can't think of her name. But anyway, long story short, like this has been his position for a long time. So one, I respect his consistency.
You got
or honesty.
No, with the consistency of his honesty, because times have changed,
And look, at the end of the day, women say they want honesty, right? And we ain't gonna sit here and play dumb as if like a lot of women don't deal with men to strictly get benefits. Like they don't. A lot of times they don't even like to do. And some of these dudes with money know that, so they just keep it real. They ain't trying to bullshit or play all these different games. So they tell it like it is. Corey Holcomb tells it like it is, straight up. I know what you want out of me. You know what I want out of you. If you expect this from me, I expect this from you. What's up with it? And if you don't want to do it, then, by all means, you could go about your business. You ain't got to deal with them. So with him being an older man and understanding women, he just skipping the bullshit. It is what it is. You want this bread, you're going to have to come up off that. And if you don't want to deal with a man that's like that, then don't try to shark your way into some money. Go find you a good dude and build with him.
Senses have changed. Facts have changed. And he's like, fuck it.
He don't switch up with society.
No, like it's like this is me and this gonna be me. And I can appreciate that. I mean, whether I agree with him or not doesn't matter. And y'all know I don't know what y'all know, but like y'all know I love like comedy. I love stand-up comedians. Like I've seen him, in doing his stand-up show. He's just as offensive in person as he is, like on screen or whatever. But I think that has to just be your forte. 'Cause a lot of his shit really is like, it's kind of honest. And I think that a lot of us have issues with honesty. As much as we say
a lot of humans,
we want somebody to be honest with us, and this goes for men and women.
They don't.
Men and women. We be like, oh, I just want somebody to tell me the truth. No, you really don't.
No, you don't.
You don't. Because the truth, like the way it's delivered, you might not be able to deal with it. So shout out to Corey Holcomb. Come join us on at the table. But that's his thing. He's been consistent, he's been honest, and a real talk I can appreciate it. He's funny as hell, I ain't gonna lie. He is funny.
He is funny. I still think that I don't agree with it personally. I mean, shout out to him and having his preference. I still don't agree.
I agree with what? Like, what is it specifically that you don't agree with?
I do like how he put that it's all prostitution until you're married. I think that's kind of cool, but I also want to take it a step further and say it's prostitution even in marriage until you leave the marriage. But
why?
Because some people like we've actually had recently. She was in distress and trying to figure out whether or not she can continue to be with that one man.
Well, to me, it depends. I wouldn't say that because you have some women that's good women that actually make you money, help you get money. And last I checked, unless you pimping, a prostitute ain't helping you get money. They extracting money from you. And that's the only thing they doing. Like I say, unless you out here pimping hoes, you ain't getting no money from a prostitute. But a good wife or a good woman, a really good woman, can help you build a business, motivate you, help you get on your shit, do some side stuff to help you go harder in the field that you need to go to accumulate more money over time. So last I checked, ain't no prostitute doing that. So I'm gonna disagree when it comes to saying like, oh yeah, it's like that. Certain marriages, yeah, but it's more about the individual person than the fact that you're married or the fact that you're not married. You know what I'm saying? Because there are women that done boss niggas up before. It don't happen a lot compared to men bossing women up, but it does happen. You got a good woman. You have seen people that's millionaires, dudes that's millionaires say, if it went for my wife, if it went for my girl doing X, Y, and Z to get this for me, to push me, you know what I'm saying? I got a partner starting a trucking business. His wife is looking up everything she need to look up with logistics, making sure he gonna be good, gonna be his dispatcher and everything. So it depends on who your partner is, for real.
What we had over here, the call-in,
Oh, you're talking
the
about
football player, I think.
I'm like, who was here?
Y'all.
Yes.
not us.
No, you were.
No, with us. We were here
No,
last week, I think it was.
She was reading something that someone had sent
yeah.
in.
Futures.
Some people are in it for the money. And the way to secure it is marriage, as Aaron said.
Oh.
So it's still prostitution even within marriage in some cases. But what I will say that I don't agree with is the preference of I guess financially using your finances to leverage power. or control.
Can you explain why?
I think that it's a good thing, but I think if it's your only thing, I think it just shows that you're weak as a man. You shouldn't necessarily need finances to actually have the lead role in your house. Now, I do think it's definitely something that you can utilize, but I don't feel like it should be your only, I guess, attribute. Yeah.
Can I offer something? And he actually mentioned this. In many cases, the only reason why women do have a voice or can say something is because they do have money. So it's actually to me, perhaps it seems like the inverse of
Man, women speak when they don't need to speak, when they broke, when they ain't got shit, when they do have shit. Women gonna talk regardless. So when it come to that, that's inevitable. A woman gonna run her mouth. That's why I say just deal with somebody who respects you. If they one of these, let them go. Kick rocks.
of what Corey is saying. So would you say that the two perspectives are on par?
They can be. Of course they can be, but I also don't think that they are consistently. I think it just depends on who you are as a man. Some men put their wives into positions of money, and helps build their wives or helps build their careers, whatever the case may be. And then when they do that, they still maintain the lead role because there's a level of respect and appreciation for what he was able to teach her.
Exactly.
Now there's men who won't ever teach their wives or girlfriends, whatever the case may be, to try to get them to a better position because they know that the only reason why they have a lead in that relationship is because they have financial power.
That's true.
So to me, if you have to limit one's ability to maintain your top spot, that just shows that you're not really fit for it.
Can I ask a follow-up?
In my opinion, yeah.
What about the last, I don't know, fucking 100 years where women had zero power and the power that men had over women, whether it be their wives, their daughters, their sisters, it was because they were a man. And it was because they were entitled to family assets and, so on and so forth. That was literally what they got their respect because of
What they had.
Yeah.
But sometimes, though, in the same last 100 years, there were women who were able to.
Let's talk generally. We're not gonna talk about some
now they
women
wanna
because
talk
No, what I'm
generally.
saying is that there's a shift, and even within a shift, if you look previously, women were able to basically still run. Women were still able to run the household. We talked about it a couple weeks ago when we talked about the art of seduction, and how women were able to utilize men or just seduction to basically run or manipulate the power and balance it out. So, and then in the same breath,
is it balancing it out or is it leveraging it to have some sort of power in an unequal relationship?
it depends on the relationship. Obviously, some of them are.
But it's not a sum. Let's just go back. Because I think last week we talked about I think it was the 50th anniversary of a woman being able to was it have a bank account or a
Use a
credit
credit
card or
card.
some shit? Right. That means everybody on this couch, either your mama or your grandma, couldn't have a bank account without her husband or perhaps her father, I guess if you weren't married. So how do we measure that against a woman just sort of trying to leverage whatever power she has to have some sort of equity in the relationship?
I think we get confused with position and control.
Yeah.
There's some people who are in position that have no control. For
Real
example,
talk.
there were men in position that had no control. That woman ran that house. That woman ran that man. Even though everything could have been in his name.
It's not true, Rico.
But
happens
what
a lot.
what I'm saying,
He who has the gold, it's the golden rule. He who has the gold.
See, what she finna do right now is try to play dumb. She know exactly what he talking about because that is a real thing. You have a lot of times, you have men who have the money, paying the bills for the house, taking care of the wife, taking care of the kids, taking care of any financial burden that they might have, doing what he need to do, but still he walking on eggshells because the wife or the girlfriend is running the household. You know what I'm saying? Not every man, just because they have money, they have that leadership to them and that sternness and that, you know what I'm saying, that stance to just stand on your own too. A lot of dudes are weak. You know, they might have money, but a lot of dudes weak. They don't run their relationship. They don't run their household. Sometimes that come down to just wanting peace, but other times it's like dudes legit be scared of their woman sometimes, not from a physical aspect, but from a psychological, mental aspect.
Not all the time.
Yes,
No,
it is. No,
that's what he
it's not the
rules.
golden
Yeah,
rule.
but
No, it is
but
the fucking
he's-
golden
but
rule.
he's not.
I'm gonna tell you
but
why.
He's not in control.
But for that
But
man,
he's still not in control.
he's in control because he's allowed that. Like, and that's for our predecessors. That's not us. She has control because he came home, and he's like, you know what? Here's my check. Here's my X. You take care of X, Y, and Z. But for him, if he didn't do that, that woman had no control.
But if he doesn't have to do it if she knows how to make him do it. So if I can control you better than you can control you, I'm the one in control, despite where you're at. It doesn't matter.
Give me an example, because I don't think
I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Let's say if I'm working at a job, right? And let's say I am the employee underneath, well, with a bunch of other people. And
I already gave an example, so we gonna stop it right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe.